So we are back with the part 2 of this review. It seems like we've taken the high ground position here. It is good, but here you should just focus the Orion shield when Orion gets there. Try and stay safe. Don't die before in the fights. That's the worst thing you can do. You just used an ult. Ana is dead here. You should win this fight anyways. Just shoot at the enemy from safe, from distance, and try and stay alive. Do as much damage as you can. Nice. What you can do, you can place a turret here, or so people won't kill it unless they go out here, or you can place the turret a bit further behind you so people can't take it unless they move out here as well. You can choose. Maybe like a bit more behind you is best here. Because the McCree is going here and he can take out the turret. And they also have Ash, so these two will take out the turret before you can repair it. So it's better to set the turret a little bit further behind. It's a good position to hold though, really good. And you're also doing some damage here. Nice, you're rotating back here, that's good also. You can stand right here. This is a good spot. Because if you're standing right here, you can have a turret here and you can shoot McCree very, very easy. And people can't shoot you from here. So they'll have to flank all the way around to use a lot of time to do that. So standing here is good. You can also just drop down very easy and get help from the Ana. And you also need to protect your Ana from people on the high ground here. So this is a great spot. Because if you're over here, this sign right here is blocking more of your sight towards this high ground. When you're standing here, you can almost see the entire high ground. You can just move a little bit to the left and you can see the entire high ground. So this is a much better spot for protecting the Ana at this high ground than over here. So, and you also can't get hit from this place right here. So this is a great spot. Continue like this. You were moving too much there. You moved too much out to the right and you got damaged and now you had to flee. If you didn't get damaged there, you could use your ult on the point from the high ground. But I assume you will go downstairs now and use your ult from the low ground, which can be... you can make it, but it's much easier to place this ult even better from the high ground. You didn't use all of the ult at once, you just like placed it carefully where it was supposed to be placed, which is very good. So since you saw there like, oh okay, this will be hard to place my ult, perfect, so I will save it and move forward and then place more of it. That's good. You were patient with your ult, that's good. And you move back to high ground, great. Many people forget to move back to the high ground, but you don't, so awesome. This spot is okay for the turret, but I would rather have it here. Because here, people can shoot it from here. They just have to move here, and they can shoot it from here as well. So people can shoot it from two sides. Always try and make yourself only vulnerable from one side, and make yourself in that you can shoot to multiple places, and that you're safe. There's a couple of points about positioning. I'll talk more about that in another video. This is decent, but I would rather want you to stand here, because they wouldn't have been able to shoot the turret from here. And you'd also have a better chance at shooting that ball, because this room is more available. You see, your turret is dead because of the Zenyatta, who was standing in that spot that I was talking about. If your turret was here, like right here, it would be much harder for the Zenyatta to take it out, because he would stand here on the edge and you could kill it much easier. So, just remember that. Nice, and you killed him because he stood there. So, if he had to stood there to take out the turret in the first place, he would have died before it took out your turret. Like, you killed him anyways, that's good. But it would have been better. Because he didn't have to go there. If you had a turret right there, what I talked about earlier, you would have baited him to stand there and baited him to die. But he just went there anyways and you killed him anyways. But that could be a nice bait, I guess. You're pretty good at focusing people who are standing still though, so that's great. And you're always remembering to set out your turret. Shoot at the run shield you could do here. Like, it's nice that you killed the McCree, but usually that McCree would focus you in higher rank and you would die. Same with that Ash, because it's very easy to kill a torb. So I would much rather just fall here. I would fall back and shoot at the Ryan shield instead. Because this is a bit dangerous when, like, standing here, especially here, when they have McCree and Ash. You should watch out a bit. That's more now than earlier, because their Rhine is closer. Like, earlier, this wasn't that dangerous. Because McCree was like in the cave here, and Ash was far back, maybe going for a spawn, they were all stagger and stuff, but now they're pushing, so it's more dangerous. But other than that, like, it's fine, and you're completely fine where you stood. You probably won't die there until you reach mid-master, but it's safer to fall back there instead. You did great though. And try and shoot more of the Rhine shield. That's your job. Your job is not kill all of the DPSs. That's your McCree's job. So do your job instead. That's usually more consistent but good. And easier. Nice helping your Rhine there in the Rhine duel. That I've also seen that multiple times. There as well. You're looking at your teammates and what they're doing and trying to help them. That is just really good, especially as torb. Because your turrets is almost like a Discord. I think I said this to you earlier, but I don't know if that's why you did it or not now. But first you focused Rhine and made the turret shoot at them. Because if you shoot with primary fire, the turret is also shooting at that thing. If you hit the target, that is. And you help the Rhine, so that means that's very, very good. The turret is almost like a Discord. And then you help your Macarena 1v1 right after. Really, really good. Always try and help your teammates in 1v1. And you're focusing what Rhine did as well. Like, before Reaper escape, of course. That is really good. Nice. Here, yeah, just focus Rhine. Good headshots, really good. Here you should watch out a little bit. Yeah. In a position like that, McCree could have gotten a couple of nasty headshots on you. So just watch out for that. I don't know if you saw him there or not. I think you did because you're looking for a flank. Yeah. Anyways, he's down here and you see that. Yeah. Nice way you took out the mines, and it's a great position to place it. Very good ult. And nice shots on the McCree. Really. And you're hearing his shooting, so you're just flanking. That's also great. That's a risky play, but you could hear he was not paying attention to you. Great use of audio. And you used the right fire, because it was no reason for you to left click him. No, to left click him there. You just right click him. Great again. And you win. Your, like, what type of fire you use, if you use secondary or primary fire, it's been really good. And you've been holding pretty safe positions, but you could watch out even a bit more. And there was a couple places where I wanted you to stand on a bit different place. And on defense there, I wanted you to stand on the high ground on the first point, because they had a Junkrat. Because Junkrat can't do that much about the high ground. It's easier for Junkrat to kill you if you're in the low ground. Especially when a Junkrat wants to focus your Rhine, you can stand somewhere else. So he won't kill you at the same time as it kills the shield. Unless they had like a Pharaoh Mercy and a ball or something, then standing on high ground would be very, very... it could be risky at least, unless you had some good support and good peeling. But all in all, it was a pretty good round. Like you won, but it's good to review some wins as well, because it's not always too easy to see why you won. But I focused more on what you could do better and what you did good, instead of actually why you won the game, because your team was most of the time just better than the enemy team. But it was a bit different review than what I've done earlier. But I hope this was good anyways. It was more focusing on what you can do as a person alone than just understanding the game as a more macro. So this was more like micro strategy things.